video focuses on frequency tables and tallies. Often the actual values in a set of data are not required. Just knowing how many numbers fall into different ranges is often all the information that is needed. A frequency table allows us to do this by listing how common the different values are. I have two examples here for you. Let's look at the column with the blue writing. These are the values. On the left-hand side, we have scores that are individual numbers. And on the right-hand side, we have intervals of numbers. So in this example here, a number or numbers can fall within a range. Going back to the left-hand side, this one here is results or answers or possibilities of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is the values. The tally section indicates how many times that score appears in the data that we are given. So for example, the number 1 appears 3 times. We strike 3 little vertical lines for our tally section. And in the frequency column, we write the digit. The number 2 appeared 5 times. So in order to create a little section of 5, 4 vertical lines and then a diagonal. That appeared 5 times, so we write the digit 5, and so on. The number 3 appeared 3 times in our tally, we write the number 3 as a digit. The number 4 appeared 4 times, we write the number 4 as a digit. The number 5 appeared 2 times, we write the number 2 as a digit. And finally, number 6, it appeared 3 times, we write the number 3 as a digit, and then we tally up and get the answer of 20. So this tally section here should indicate how many pieces of data there were. So I don't have the data written down for us, but there would have been 20 numbers that featured in this data. The numbers would have featured between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This shows you how many times they appeared. This is the digit and this is the tally. On the right-hand side here, it's exactly the same situation. However, we have a range of values. So our data ranges between 0 and 239. And these have been blocked off in sections. So they are roughly sections of 40. So intervals of 40 or ranges of 40. Again, we look at the tally. The tally tells me there was one number that fitted in between the values of 0 to 39. There was 5 numbers that fitted in the values of 40 to 79. There was 12 that fitted in the values of 80 to 119, and so on. You then write the digits down, so you count your tallies, 1, 5, 12, and so on. You add these up and it gives me 31. That tells me there were 31 numbers in the data that has been slotted in these intervals, tallied, and added. Let's take a look at this question here. It says, in a suburb of 350 houses, a sample of 20 houses was surveyed to find the number of children living in them. The data was collected and recorded as follows. So we have a whole lot of numbers there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That is correct. The data has been given correctly because it asked us to focus on 20 houses. Now we're going to place that data into this table. The first thing I have to do is write down my headings. So I'm going to start at the bottom with total. Because we are focusing on children per household, we can write that in here, or you can write the score. We will go children per household. Bit messy there, but you can see what's going on. Then the tally goes in the middle, and the frequency goes at the end. F in brackets should be a cursive F. So frequency means how frequent it occurs. And that's what that digit in those columns will tell you, how often that particular score will occur. So let's have a look at the left-hand side. So we're looking at children per household. The lowest number I can see in the data is 0, and the highest number I can see is 5. So I have to write my range of numbers in there. The next part is the tally. So I'm going to go through now and I'm going to strike off and do my tally. So I'm looking for how many times I see 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The number 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The number 4. I can't see anything there for number 4. And number 5. 1, 1 only. Okay, now I need to look at those tallies and I need to create a digit from that. So add them up. 4, there's my digit of 4, 5, 7, 3, 0, and 1. And if I add 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 3 plus 0 plus 1, I will get 20, which tells me that my data is correct because I have come back to 20 houses. Let's take a look at this question. It says there are 32 people in the Davidson family. Their ages are, and it's listed there, all those 32 people, all the ages of the people of the Davidson family. I'm going to create a frequency distribution table for you with intervals of 10. So when we have intervals, our title up here will be class interval. We don't give it the topic. The middle is the tally, that always stays the same, as does the frequency. And our total is here at the bottom. Okay, so we're going to have a look at the intervals. We always start at 0. So we have the smallest number going to be at 0, and we're going to make an interval of 10, which means 0 to 9. We then continue that pattern all the way down the page, creating intervals of 10. And we only go as far as we need to because of the ages. So if we look at the data, the youngest person is 1, but we can start at 0 because we always start at 0. And the oldest person, I believe, in this data is this 83-year-old. So we must have a table that considers all the ages of the people, so considering the data. The next thing we're going to do is tally this up. We're going to strike off and see how many times certain numbers will fall into this category. So looking for numbers that are between 0 and 9. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is it. The next one is between 10 and 19. So we go through and look for numbers between 10 and 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next one is between 20 and 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next one, we go and do the same thing. We continue on. So I'm going to quicken this up for us. There are 4 numbers that fall in the 30 to 39 category, or I should say range. There are 4 numbers that fall in between the range of 40 to 49. There are 3 numbers that fall within the range of 50 to 59. There are 2 between 60 and 69, 1 between 70 and 79, and there are 2 between 80 and 89. Now that we've established the tallies, we then need to go through and write the digits in the frequency column. So there are 5 that fall between 0 to 9, 6 that fall between 10 to 19, 5 that fall between 20 to 29, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 2. If we add 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2, we end up with 32, which is the original number. And if we don't get 32, it means we've made a mistake. When we get 32, it means we've pretty much got that correct.